Hey guys, I am back with another video. I hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius. All right, so if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. This is a fairly new channel, okay, FYI. But anyways, Sagittarius, you should know this is a big world, so it's definitely general, and this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Sagittarius, but we'll get right into it, see what messages I have for you. Some of you, I would say, are definitely going through a huge transformation. Probably even the spiritual one, but I feel like it's everything. Like you're a totally different person. I think some of you need to see your potential and be more positive about yourself and things. Okay, so you're on the right path, Sagittarius. Look at that. You have the star. But I feel like some of you need to have faith that you're being guided. You know, there's a reason for everything. Okay, you go through things for a reason. Look at that. There goes your card, Sagittarius. There you go. You're in your reading. All right, Temperance in the reverse. I feel like some of you may be a little uptight too. Just kind of go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Take some time to nurture yourself, physical body, your health, but also your spiritual self. Okay. I feel like some of you struggled with some things, for some in their past, some in their recent past. And I feel like some of you are confused about certain things or where you're going or how things work is what I'm sensing. You have the Strength card in reverse, you have the Moon in reverse. At the same time, I kind of feel like some of you have been awakened in some way and see things differently. Okay, the problem is that I feel like you keep going back to the past for some reason. Okay, maybe things that trigger you, maybe it's things that you think about, but I do feel like some of it has to do with unresolved issues, maybe things that you don't have control over anymore, things that you can't change, that type of stuff, Sagittarius. You have Three of Swords as your bottom card, okay? So I feel like some of you really need to focus on healing, okay? Focus on letting go of the past, whether it is struggles that you've been through or, you know, like situations or even things that included other people. Because I do feel like some of you have been fighting, okay? And what I mean by that, it's like always fighting against something. But I feel like it involves people. I don't really feel like it's a major things. It may feel like it at times, but I don't really feel like it's major things. I feel like it's more overwhelming because it's like continuous things. You know what I'm saying? Now that involves people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people definitely have stressed you out, but you have moved on in a lot of ways. But like I said, I feel like there may be some resolved issues that you have been trying to let go of, but it's not easy for you. Okay. Have the Five of Wands in reverse. You have the Six of Swords upright. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and you have the Nine of Cups upright. So I feel like, you know, this is a really good change for you, Sagittarius. The thing is, I just feel like all that you're holding on to, and like I said, it's not just, you know, things that you've dealt with people. It's also like things that you couldn't control, events that have happened, even other phases of your life, things that needed to happen for you to move on to the next step. You don't recognize it for what it is. It's more like you see it as a punishment more than an experience and a lesson. Okay. And I feel like you need to really understand that those situations and those people you cannot control. You couldn't control it. You know what I'm saying? There are just some things that we cannot control and remove. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's someone's way of thinking, like things that just happen, you know what I'm saying? You know, life events that just feel like they are not right, but if you look at the bigger picture, will you be who you are? Will you be where you're at? You know what I'm saying? If you did not go through those things, okay? So I just feel like you're kind of carrying some stuff from the past that you need to really focus on releasing, okay? Because I feel like you're at a good place overall, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like you guys need to loosen up, but you're in a good place, okay? And you're feeling pretty good, you know, Nine of Cups upright. I feel like this is a really good change. I just feel like it's more about maintaining it, maintaining that calm state, especially when things go wrong, Sagittarius, okay? Because I have a feeling some of you may be dealing with something. I would say it has to, for some of you, it has to do with a female, all right? Doesn't have to be, don't get me wrong. You could just be dealing with someone that is selfish and is trying to take something or trying to do something that is very, how can I put it? Not only is it going to ruff your feathers, but I feel like it's going to change something. There may even be some debate over something. I feel like for some, it may be an official matter, but for others, I kind of feel like it's who's doing this, who's doing that, you know, what is fair, what this person should be doing. I just feel like they're really disrupting the flow of something, okay? Maybe it's a household or something like that. They're really disrupting not just you. I kind of feel like it may even be other people too. But I feel like you're the main person, like it's more directed towards you. I even feel like someone may be doing things on purpose. I do feel like this person is immature and I don't really want to say they don't know any better because they know what they're doing, but they're not as wise as you, put it that way. Okay. They're not as wise as you. So they may even be younger than you, but just someone who's just not on your level. You know what I'm saying? For others, I do feel like there may even be a work thing. Maybe that's why I was picking up the official matter type of thing. There may be someone at work that is giving you a hard time. I actually feel like, I feel like there may be a scandal at work that is going to disrupt not just you, but other people, where everyone is probably going to be out for themselves. So just be careful, Sagittarius. Okay, make sure you watch your back. I feel like there may be someone in power, maybe someone with authority that can change something. The thing is, I feel like it can kind of go either way at this point. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you need to be careful, but there is a way that it can go your way. But if you're not careful, I feel like it could go their way. And I feel like there's definitely some female energy up in there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, but that's not the only energy I'm sensing. I feel like there may be a female that's like starting something, some kind of drama. All right, but that's not the one with the power. Okay, I feel like they're going to someone with authority or power, maybe talking, saying things, you know, to get in their ear about you or something like that. So be careful. Be careful, okay? You have transformation, and it's a beautiful one. I told you, this is a really good transformation, okay? But you know, in life, we always have to go through obstacles. That's how we learn, Sagittarius, okay? It's not a punishment, it's just something we need to go through. But I feel like you're definitely at a different place and you feel a lot happier, and this is just the beginning, okay? Um, but I feel like the past thing is really something you should work on. You have worthiness, okay? I do feel like some of you may even be too hard on yourself, okay? Whether it's things that happen that maybe you felt like you should have done something different, or just things in the past. I feel like, know that you are worthy of letting those things go. You are a good person, is what I'm sensing. I feel like some of you feel like, wasn't like you're not good enough to move on. You're not good enough to forgive yourself. You're not good enough to have this or that in life. You're not good enough to feel totally complete. And yes, you are. Yes, you are. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by totally complete, not that you don't have problems or that things don't come up. Of course they do, but you know how to handle it, right? With grace, calmly. You know what I'm saying? You see the bigger picture in all things. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Okay, so that's what I mean by complete. We're always going to have something to work through. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Reggie. But I definitely feel like you've transformed and you're going to a better place mentally, emotionally, even physically, even physically. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Okay. And I kind of feel like that may have to do with the work thing I was talking about. And it could even be in other ways, but I have a feeling that some of you are trying to live up to something and even being hard on yourself. Even being hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Having these high expectations, unrealistic ones, you know what I'm saying, on yourself. So try not to do that. Look at that butterfly transformation. Okay. Your bottom card on that deck is Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Remember that, because I have a feeling there's definitely something going on here that you're gonna have to work through. Okay. But don't get upset, you know, when it's ended. Release it, let it go. Okay. Because I feel like some of you may be at the end of some sort of battle with someone. Okay. That can also, like I said, be at work. But I have a feeling some of you are dealing with someone with some kind of arrangement and you're like at the end of it. So I feel like there's, you know, saying don't hold on to that energy, okay? You have so much good going on. You don't want to hold on to that, right? We have pay attention to signs, Sagittarius. So maybe you're sensing something, okay? Whether that's at work or with yourself, okay? Pay attention. I'm going to read that to you. Pay attention to signs. Signs are all around you. Open your mind. Pay close attention to your environment, especially at work, but in any situation, okay? Your angels know that you have been feeling lost about the direction you need to take in your life and the decisions you need to make. They have heard your frustrations and your pleas for help. They ask you to slow down, stop focusing on the problem, and allow the situation to come into reality. Okay. Your spiritual helpers have been organizing synchronistic event and support for you, but you keep thinking in the same stubborn way. Relax. What I tell you about relaxing, Sagittarius, and look at life in a more creative way. Pay attention, okay, to the signs, the signals. A sign can come in the form of a song, a movie, a book, nature, animals, people, thoughts, dreams, visions, okay? At times, your body also gives you signs, okay? Your body may be telling you to rest, change your diet, work on challenging emotions, work on the past, Sagittarius, okay? Be sure to take these signals seriously, okay? I feel like their main focus is let that go because you're just carrying that extra weight that you do not need, okay? When there's so much, you know, good around you, so much potential, and you've grown so much already, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like some of these things just get you pretty worked up, okay? And I just feel like, you know, balance is the key. Balance, okay? Temperance. Balance is the key. Because I feel like you guys feel good. It's just that you have this heaviness in your heart. Okay, but I feel like you're like satisfied in other ways. You know what I'm saying? That heaviness is from definitely from the past. I trust my journey is your affirmation. Okay. And I did feel like you guys are definitely being guided. Okay. But trust in what you do, you know, trust in the universe. Life can be full of surprises, including situations that may cause us to question how we'll survive. In these moments, it's important to practice trust, to believe in our strength and the purpose behind our experiences. Okay, it's a reason. Like I said, you know, some things happen that we cannot control, but there's a reason. Okay, always look at the bigger picture, Sagittarius. I feel like that will help you a lot because I feel like you do that. You just don't do it enough. Okay, think of a difficult time you faced. What helped you get through it? Now bring into mind the most joyful and fulfilling moments, because you've had them of your life. Okay, what might they have in common. So those are some things you should ask yourself, okay, Sagittarius? But that is your reading. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck.